Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about fine-grained password policies and how to create fine-grained password policies. So basically, what is fine-grained password policy? Fine-grained password policy will help you to create multiple password policies in a Active Directory environment. Basically, before Windows Server 2008, there was a limitation. Only one policy which was responsible for to apply password related settings. After 2008, these limitations have been removed by creating fine-grained password policy, or you may say by introducing fine-grained password policy. So how to create fine-grained password policy and what is the purpose of fine-grained password policy? Normally what we have, some of the users wants to set a less complex password, or you may say if you have some service accounts where you need to configure complex password setting. In those scenarios, you can take a help by creating fine-grained password policy. So let's jump to the demo session. How to create fine-grained password policy. Open Server Manager console, click on Tools, open Active Directory Administrative Center, click on your domain. In middle pane, search for system, just double click on system. Here you will be able to find password settings container. Just open this container, and from here you can just click on new button under the task pane and click on password settings. Password settings will open a new console to create password settings. So you need to provide a password settings name. So I'm going to create a password settings for standard users where I want to configure less complex password. I can name it as a standard user password policy. And what will be the minimum password length? I'm going to keep 1. What will be the enforced password history? It will be only 5. Password complexity, password must meet complexity, I want to remove this option, and here I can keep all the settings as it is, like a minimum password age will be 1 and maximum password age will be 42. And after this I need to provide a precedence of this group policy. For an example, I just assume that I am having multiple password settings. Okay, so in order to apply the important important password policy on a particular set of users, for that password setting I can keep a less precedence. Okay, by providing a higher number will apply that policy at last, and by providing a less precedence number will provide a first, means whatever precedence number you provide, on based on that precedence number the password setting will get applied. Okay, if I provide a 5 for this policy, so this will take a precedence over other policies. If I provided precedence 10, 15, 20, okay, this will take a priority. Okay, this policy will get applied. So I'm providing a 5 standard. Yeah, here where I want to configure this policy or apply this policy, I want to apply this policy on some of the users. I can add users, like I have Tommy, this is a user account, and I can also add John. I want to apply this password settings to these both users, as well as I want to apply these settings to group. So I must have a group standard users. So I'm going to apply this setting on standard users group as well. Click on OK button. Click on refresh, and you can verify whether the password policy is or password settings are getting applied or not by just opening a user's container. Click on John. Click on view resultant password settings. So this policy is getting applied to John. What about Tommy? View resultant password policy. Here you can see this policy is getting applied to Tommy as well. Okay, so this is the way you can configure a fine-grained password policy. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.